Reports emerged 2 weeks ago after the Salah celebration that Kwamwan's alleged reconciliation with estranged wife Titi Machal and her children had forced Emanuela to move out of his house. However, reacting to the viral reports in an exclusive interview, the 68-year-old singer denied reconciliation with Titi Machal. Still on the entertainment scene, singer Jessie J says she has undergone surgery for breast cancer and is now resting at home while awaiting her results. In a social media post, the 37-year-old star thanked her doctors, surgeon, and all the nurses who cared for her, sharing a series of photos and videos of her time in the hospital. She described the post as the honest lows and highs of the last 48 hours and promised to always show the good and hard bits of any journey she went through. The Essex singer reviewed her early breast cancer diagnosis at the beginning of June and received widespread support from fellow colleagues for sharing her experience. And now to some local stories. The House of Representatives has directed the Nigerian Customs Service to stop the collection of the Comprehensive Import Suspension Scheme levy with effect from June 30th, 2025. The Chairman, House Committee on Customs and Excise, Honorable Leke Abejide, ADC Kogi, issued the directive yesterday in Abuja during the 2024 Budget Performance Review of 6.11 trillion naira and 2025 budget defense of proposed 6.58 trillion naira. This is just as the African Democratic Congress lawmaker disclosed that the committee would hold a joint seating with the Senate Committee on Customs and Excise, as well as the Minister of Finance and Economy, Mr. Wale Edu, tomorrow, Wednesday. The federal government of Nigeria has dismissed the latest security advisory issued by the Embassy of the United States, restricting its staff and their families from non-official travel to military sites or other government facilities in the Federal Capital Territory, FCT Abuja. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mr. Mohammed Idris, said that while the federal government recognizes and respects the right of foreign missions, including the United States Embassy, to issue travel advisories to their citizens, it is important to state categorically that Abuja remains safe for citizens, residents, and visitors alike. The federal government therefore reaffirmed its commitment to the safety of all residents and to maintaining Abuja's reputation as one of the most secure capitals in the world. Over 10 people are feared dead following a fatal crash involving multiple vehicles along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway in Ibadan, your state. The tragic incident reportedly occurred in the early hours of today around the Soka area of the expressway. According to eyewitness reports, the accident involved at least 3 Nissan Micra taxi cabs and 3 articulated trucks. All the vehicles were said to be heading from the Iwo Road axis before the collision occurred. While emergency responders were yet to confirm an official death toll as of press time, local sources said that the impact of the crash left many dead and several others injured. Thank you for staying tuned. Newsline returns shortly after this break.
From Melody 100.7 FM.
Like winking at a girl in the dark. Do not be like a potential bachelor who is busy cutting an eye for a beautiful lady in a very dark room. Give your business the much needed publicity it deserves. Come do business with us by advertising your goods and services on Melody 100.7 FM Ibadan, and let's use our platform to uplift your own. Advertise with us by contacting our marketing department at number 2 MB Makpaderun Street, Bodewasimi, Basharun, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. Telephone 0915 500 107. That is 0915 500 1007. You can also follow us on all our social media platforms at Melody 107 FM. At Melody FM Ibadan, we help make your business to blow. Yaga yaga. Melody FM, your real home of entertainment.
Stay cool with Melody. News on Melody.
Needed publicity it deserves.
News on Melody 100. News on Melody 100.7 FM Ibadan.
News on Melody 100.7 FM.
100.7 FM Ibadan. 100.7 FM Ibadan.
Welcome back. Good to have you with us. Still listening to Newsline on Melody 100.7 FM. And now to the business news. Retail outlets under the nameplate of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited effected an upward adjustment in the pump price of premium motor spirit, also known as petrol, to 945 naira per litre in the Federal Capital Territory. They also adjusted the petrol price to 950 naira per litre at several of the Lagos retail outlets, marking a fresh upward shift in the downstream retail market. The latest increase marks a fresh spike of 45 naira and 35 naira in Lagos and Abuja states respectively, up from the previous prices of 870 naira and 910 naira per litre. Also, independent marketers effected an increase of 60 naira from 895 naira per litre to 955 naira per litre in Abuja. Now, on the foreign scene this afternoon, Prime Minister Keir Starmer has pledged to meet a new NATO target to spend 5% of the United Kingdom's GDP on national security by 2035. At a NATO summit in the Netherlands, 32 member countries, including the United Kingdom, are expected to agree to 5% goal, with 3.5% to go on core defense and the remaining 1.5% on defense-related areas such as resilience and security. The split target is aimed at placating United States President Donald Trump, who has urged NATO allies to spend more while giving cash-strapped EU countries flexibility over how they meet the target. And finally, in the sports world, the 2025 WTT contender Lagos is set to attract some of the world's biggest table tennis stars when it serves off from July 22nd to 26th in Nigeria's commercial capital. Organizers announced an increased prize pool of $100,000 from $75,000 alongside a star-studded lineup for the tournament. This year's edition will feature Japan's world number 9 Ina Hayata, reigning African champion Hannah Goda of Egypt, and France's fast-rising Prithika Pavade among the headline names. Making a debut in Lagos, Ayata arrives as the top-ranked player in the women's singles draw and a major title contender. We've now come to the end of the Newsline. Here is a recap of the major headlines. House of Representatives orders Customs to stop import suspension levy. Federal government says Abuja is safe, dismisses the United States Embassy security advisory. Kwamwan denies separation from wife Emanuela over TT Marshall children's presence. Petrol hit 955 naira per litre as marketers and NPCL raises price. And we also told you the United Kingdom vows to spend 5% of GDP on national security by 2035. And finally, in the world of sport, you heard WTT Lagos lines up heavyweight with $100,000 prize. Do out to follow us across all social media platforms for more news stories and excellent programming. Newsline was compiled and produced by Bobola Egunfemi and is edited by Temitope Brema. I am Mobola Badekale. Good afternoon and thank you for listening.
Àwa lára tí gbénú ọmọ alára dábírà.
Ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM àwa gangan lára.
Ìròyìn ní ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn.
Ẹ káàsán, àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn ló ń dé sí etí ìgbọ̀yìn láti ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn. Olabisi Ọ̀làdìmẹ́jì lóníròyìn yìí, ṣáájú ẹ̀gbọ́n kókó tó wà nínú ìròyìn náà. Ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin pàṣẹ kí ẹ̀ṣọ́ aṣọ́bodè má gba owó lórí ọjà tó bá wọlé mọ́. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ ní ìlú Àbújá wà ní àlàáfíà, wọ́n sì ní kí olùgbaninímọ̀ràn lórí ètò ààbò tó wà láti ilẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà ó máa lọ. Ìròyìn ní ẹ̀ka amúlùdùn. Kwamwan ní kò kí ń ṣe torí ìyàwó òun tẹ́lẹ̀ ni òun ṣe ní kí Emanuela ìyàwó òun tó wà nílé kó máa lọ. Ìròyìn lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. Gbajúgbajà olórin Fújì Wasiu Ayinde tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ mọ̀ sí Kwamwan ti sọ̀rọ̀ wípé ìyàwó òun tẹ́lẹ̀ Fathia Titi Marshal ti lọ nínú ayé òun títí láéláé. Òun sọ eléyìí látàrí fọ́nrán kan tó ń jà lórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára lórí ìgbéyàwó rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú adérọ́pò Emanuela. Ìròyìn ní nǹkan bí ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì sẹ́yìn lẹ́yìn ọdún iléyá ni Wasiu Ayinde gba ìyàwó rẹ̀ àná ọ̀hún padà tí òun àti àwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ sì lé Emanuela kúrò nílé. Àmọ́ nínú ìfọ̀rọ̀wérọ̀ kan tí wọ́n ṣe pẹ̀lú rẹ̀, Wasiu Ayinde ní irọ́ pátápátá òun ni ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀hún. Ìjọba ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin ti pa iléeṣẹ́ ẹ̀ṣọ́ aṣọ́bodè láṣẹ pé wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ gba owó orí ọjà tó bá wọlé mọ́ láti 30 oṣù kẹfà ọdún 2025 lọ. Alága ìgbìmọ̀ tó mójútó ọ̀rọ̀ aṣọ́bodè nílé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin Ọ̀nàrẹ́bù Lékè Abẹ́jídé ló fi ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀hún léde níbi tí wọ́n ti ń ṣe àtúngbéyẹ̀wò ètò ìṣúná lánàá nílùú Àbújá. Eléyìí ló wáyé lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí àwọn aṣòfin láti inú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú African Democratic Congress ní àwọn ó ṣe ìpàdé pọ̀ pẹ̀lú ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin tó mójútó ọ̀rọ̀ aṣọ́bodè àti mínísítà fún ètò ìṣúná àti ọrọ̀ ajé Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Wálé Ẹ̀dùn ní ọjọ́rú Wednesday. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà ti ní àwọn ò nílò àmọ̀ràn lórí ètò ààbò láti iléeṣẹ́ Amẹ́ríkà nílẹ̀ yìí eléyìí tí wọ́n fi ránṣẹ́ sí wọn, èyí tó ń sọ wípé kí àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àti mọ̀lẹ́bí má ṣe ìrìn àjò lọ sí ibùdó àwọn ọmọ ológun àti ibi tó bá jẹ́ ti ìjọba nílùú Àbújá. Mínísítà fún ìkànsíra ẹni àti ìtanijí Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Mohammed Idris níbi ìjọba àpapọ̀ ṣe rí ìdí tí ilẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà fi gbọ́dọ̀ sọ fún àwọn èèyàn wọn ibi tó yẹ kí wọ́n lọ. Ó ní àwọn náà ń sọ wípé ó ṣe kókó kí wọ́n mọ̀ pé ìlú Àbújá wà ní àlàáfíà. Ó sì sọ wípé Àbújá jẹ́ ibi tí ààbò rẹ̀ dájú fún àwọn ará ìlú àti àjòjì. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ ṣèlérí pé ètò ààbò ẹ̀mí àti dúkìá nílùú Àbújá ó dúró re. Ó ní èèyàn mẹ́wàá tí wọ́n farapa níbi ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ìjàmbá ọkọ̀ eléyìí tó wáyé lójú ọ̀nà mọ́sọ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ Èkó sí Ìbàdàn ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀hún ló wáyé lówùúrọ̀ òní ní agbègbè Sókà nílùú Ìbàdàn. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹnìkan tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀hún ṣojú rẹ̀ ṣe sọ, ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀hún ló wáyé níbi tí ọkọ̀ Micra mẹ́ta àti ọkọ̀ akẹ́rù mẹ́ta forí sọ ara wọn. Bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé àjọ tó ń rí sí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ pàjáwìrì ò tí ì sọ iye ẹ̀mí tó bá ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀hún rìn, àmọ́ wọ́n sọ wípé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹ̀mí ló bá ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀hún rìn tí àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ sì farapa níbi ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀hún. Àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn òun náà lẹ́ ń gbọ́ yìí láti ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn. Kí n tó máa mú ìròyìn wá sópin, ẹ gbọ́ àwọn kókó tó wà nínú ìròyìn tá a mú wá lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i. Ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin pàṣẹ kí ẹ̀ṣọ́ aṣọ́bodè má gba owó lórí ọjà tó bá wọlé sí orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà mọ́. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ ní ìlú Àbújá wà ní àlàáfíà, wọ́n sì ní kí olùgbanilámọ̀ràn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ètò ààbò tó wá láti ilẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà ó máa lọ. Ó tó èèyàn mẹ́wàá tó farapa níbi ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ìjàmbá ọkọ̀ tó wáyé nílùú Ìbàdàn lónìí. Ìròyìn ní ẹ̀ka múlùúdùn, Kwame ní kò kí ń ṣe torí ìyàwó òun tẹ́lẹ̀ àti àwọn ọmọ òun lòun ṣe kọ Emmanuela ìyàwó rẹ̀ sílẹ̀. Kò ní jù báyìí lọ láti inú ìwé ìròyìn fún tọ̀sán tòní. Ẹ má gbàgbé láti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lórí àwọn ìkànnì ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ wa @Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn. Bọ̀bọ́lá Egunfẹ́mi ló kó ìròyìn ọ̀hún jọ. Tèmítọ́pẹ́ Brahima ló ṣe àtúntò rẹ̀. Ọlábísí Ọládìméjì ló mú ìròyìn ọ̀hún wá sí etí ìgbọ̀nyín. Ẹ káàsán lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Ẹ ṣé tẹ̀ ń gbọ́ ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn.
Melody ti dóde ẹ pé kí n gbọ́. Melody ti dé omilẹ̀ títì. Kètìkètì náà gbọ́ wá káàkiri àgbáyé. Níbi ká polówó ọjà kájébù gbájẹ́. Ìròyìn àtàtà káàkiri ayé. Àwọn ètò àtàtà tó gbámúṣẹ́ o. Pẹ̀lú àwọn atọ́kùn ètò tó dáńtọ́. Ẹ bá wa dòwò pọ̀ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sára o. Kọjá yín lè máa ta wìtìwìtì. Àtàbàtúbú mú ẹ̀ńdọ́sì ẹ̀ o. Abẹ́rẹ́ orin mo fọwọ́ sọ̀yà fún. Melody 100.7